Angiosperms. Angiosperms or flowering plants constitute the largest, the dominant and the economically most important class in the plant kingdom. They include trees, shrubs, vines and herbs adapted to almost every kind of environment. They are primarily land plants, but some hydrophytes like hydrilla, water lilies, etc. have taken water secondarily, and even ocean water like zostera, eel grass. Many angiosperms are xerophytes. Example, opuntia. Some angiosperms have become epiphytes. Example, orchid, or parasites. Example, cascata. Vascular plants are those plants that have tube to carry water up to plants and food down to the parts of plants. American dogwood plant, rose, hibiscus, etc. The angiosperms are commonly called flowering plants. In these plants, the pollen grains and ovules are developed in specialized structures called flowers. In angiosperms, the seeds are enclosed by fruits. The angiosperms are a large group of plants occurring in a wide range of habitats. They range in size from microscopic wolfia to tall trees of eucalyptus over 100 meters. Angiosperms provide food, fodder, fuel, medicines, and several other commercially important products. Angiosperms. Reproduction. Angiosperms are divided into two classes: dicotyledons and monocotyledons. The dicotyledons have two cotyledons in their seeds, while the monocots have only one. The male sex organ in a flower is the stamen. Each stamen is made up of a slender filament with an anther at the tip. After meiotic division, the anthers produce pollen grains. The female sex organ in a flower is the pistil or the carpel. Pistil is made up of an ovary enclosing one to many ovules. Ovules have highly reduced female gametophytes termed embryo sacs. The embryo sac is also made by meiotic division. Hence, each of the cells of an embryo sac is haploid. Each embryo sac has a 3-celled egg apparatus, 1 egg cell and 2 synergids, 3 antipodal cells and 2 polar nuclei. The polar nuclei eventually fuse to produce a diploid secondary nucleus. Pollen grain, after dispersal from the anthers, is carried by wind or various other agencies to the stigma of a pistil. This is termed as pollination. The pollen grains germinate on the stigma, and the resulting pollen tubes grow through the tissues of stigma and style and reach the ovule. The pollen tubes enter the embryo sac, where 2 male gametes are discharged. One of the male gametes fuses with the egg cell to form a zygote, syngamy. The other male gamete fuses with the diploid secondary nucleus to produce the triploid primary endosperm nucleus, PEN. Because of 2 fusions, this event is termed as double fertilization, an event unique to angiosperms. The zygote develops into an embryo with 1 or 2 cotyledons, and the PEN develops into endosperm, which provides nourishment to the developing embryo. The synergids and antipodals degenerate after fertilization. During these events, the ovules develop into seeds and the ovaries develop into fruit. Angiosperms. Fruit. A fruit is a structure of a plant that contains its seeds. A fruit is a part of a flowering plant that derives from specific tissues of the flower, mainly 1 or more ovaries. Angiosperms, seed and seed dispersal. A seed is a small embryonic plant enclosed in a covering called seed coat, usually with some stored food. It is the product of the ripened ovule of gymnosperm and angiosperm plants, which occurs after fertilization, and some growth within the mother plant. Seed dispersal is the movement or transport of seeds away from the parent plant. Seeds can be dispersed in a variety of ways. Dispersal by wind, dispersal by animals, dispersal by birds, dispersal by water, dispersal by man.
For more such videos on all subjects, practice questions and a lot more, download iPrep and learn unlimited.